up, crackhead B.R.B.? No.
Oh god, that's bad.
So I think this is a podcast called EarJuice.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
We just bought
Juicy
these.
ears.
I just bought my mic today.
Moist ears. This is an ASMR podcast.
We kind of like ghetto rigged it there.
Yeah, dude.
Good.
So how it done be in the streets, dog?
Dude,
Huh?
still working at Brahms.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should like quit, maybe.
I want to work at Pizza Hut.
Dude, just work with me.
Work with you.
Self-employed.
You work at Hanky Panky.
No, I don't. What even is that, dude? No, redacted.
Redacted.
Redacted. Yeah. Okay. Let me pull up some podcast subjects for y'all.
Let's get this ding diddly thing rolling. Am I
Skiddly-dooked up.
right?
I'm your host.
They call me Stevie Wonder. Here.
That's it. Okay, so the first topic I want to talk about. So,
What was that?
like I voice cracked. I voice cracked. Yeah, okay. So what I want to talk about is good addictions.
Good addictions.
Do they exist?
Yes.
How so?
Eating healthy. That's an addiction. So is exercising.
But can you be addicted to exercise? Like, you know it's good for you, but are you addicted to what's good for you?
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like you have to be motivated to do it. Like, I can't really be addicted to something good.
Yeah, but have you seen those people that are like addicted to like plastic surgery though?
Like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Like, see,
Well,
it's
that's
like
bad
the same
for you.
thing,
That's
but
not-
like
I wouldn't
it's-
like
well, I
subjectively.
know it's not an addiction. It's not good nor bad. It just depends on how much you put in. You know.
I guess so. I know what you're saying.
Just like when it comes to addictions, you don't like do daily, right? I mean, you can do it like every once in a while, like
Well,
every
addiction
other
is just
day.
something that you can do with like willfully or unwillfully, whether you're aware or not. You can't stop doing it.
Well,
Smoking
yeah,
cigarettes.
yeah.
You probably know that you're dying, but you can't help but just keep smoking, you know?
Yeah, because you just kind of feel good, I guess.
Like-
I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't really know what
That's
it's like.
just for an example. Like,
yeah.
say food. Is food technically an addiction because we have to eat food?
No. Actually, no. You
'Cause
brought that upon me, and
I
I,
think-
thought about it
I
more.
think
I don't
some
think it is
people
an addiction.
Really
I
don't
guess
like
there is.
eating.
There's,
Like anorexic people, you know?
it's
And
not
then on
that
the
they don't
flip
like eating. Some
side,
people
people that can't help
really-
with like an eating disorder that they cannot stop eating.
Yeah.
You know, so there's like two sides of the coin.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I see it as it can be both ways. I mean, you can kind of just like not know when to stop, and I wouldn't consider being addicted. It would just be.
It's
you're
just something
eating.
you do. It's
Yeah,
habitual.
If you have nothing else to do, you just eat. You know.
Yeah. It's
I
more
guess
like
there really isn't any good
instinct, I
addictions,
think.
right?
good addictions. I don't know. It's up for discussion. It's up in the air.
Huh. I feel like, is there good dude, you've actually
Maybe.
brought this up on
Yeah,
me.
I
You're
don't
like
know.
the first
I
one
don't
bringing
know,
this
dude.
question up.
First question of the podcast is deep. Do good addictions? Do they exist? Do they not? I don't know, man.
I know bad addictions. I can think about
Oh
many
yeah,
of them.
there's plenty of bad.
Spending
addictions.
money, that's a bad addiction. That's like
Credit cards
don't
can
get
be
into
addictions.
kids.
Gambling.
Don't use credit cards.
Smonking, vamping,
Smocking.
yeah, hitting the old jewel.
Yeah.
But
Juul's bad.
though things can be addictive, that doesn't mean like if you do it that you are addicted to it. Like you can gamble every once in a while. You can
Well, yeah, that's just kind of
vape
for
every
fun,
once
though.
in a while.
Like you just don't do
It's-
it to get rid of money. Like some people spend like $500 or like $50,000 on like gambling at one casino.
Yeah,
And they'll
To
do it
me-
like one night too, and they screw their life up by doing it. Which that would be considered an addiction because you'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, I can win, or like,
I think to me it's if you have an addictive personality, that's what
Yeah.
would be decisive in that factor. For me, I get addicted to things that other people don't get addicted to.
listening to music.
So-
I guess that's kind of an addiction.
Listening to music
That can
for
be
me,
a good thing.
yeah, that's
I
actually
guess
that's
that
a
is
good point.
thing.
That's a good point.
Music addiction.
Music addiction
Like
adds
even making music. Like some people
Yeah.
are addicted to like making
Yeah.
music. So I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that.
I guess there is good addictions.
Yeah.
They don't have to be like drugs or smoking.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, God.
Guess we got our answer. Good.
That's good to know.
Okay. I think it's appropriate to move on to my next topic.
What's your next topic?
It's very hard for me to explain,
Oh,
but it's more of a statement.
it is.
Okay. You are always technically outside and inside simultaneously.
I guess.
Because I
Okay,
think, didn't man invent
a house.
the
Like,
technically being
like,
inside?
yeah.
But what would you define as being inside? Because you're inside much more than a house. But when you step outside, you're still inside. You're inside of the universe.
Yeah.
You're inside
I
of
get-
the atmosphere,
Well, and also like
the exosphere.
you're still outside, but there's just walls and a roof ahead of you. I mean, behind those walls and the roof, you're outside, which means that like the only thing keeping you from the outside is the walls and roof.
Yeah, but when you're inside the house, you're also outside.
Yeah, which I guess the house would be considered outside, but I
Because
don't
you're
think
outside of a
you
room
yourself.
from the inside of a house.
Like
if
if you were to
makes
say like a
sense.
TV or a bed or something like that, that would be inside. But like I think the house would be considered outside, but like
Yeah.
everything inside the house would be considered like inside. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't, dude. My brain can't process it. I don't know.
I feel like that should.
I don't
be
have
it.
that many brain cells to begin with, so I
Don't have
mean,
any brain cells.
I don't have enough horsepower in my head. I can't do it, dude.
Dang.
It's complicated. But then when you're also outside of a house or just any industrial building, per se, you're also inside.
Yeah, I can see that. It just, I guess it is just down to perspective, like good addictions and bad addictions. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
someone out there that'll be like, listening to music is bad.
But I forgot
Right.
how, because like when I was talking to one of my friends about this, he was telling me that I was wrong, and then I like contradicted myself by what he explained to me. I forgot what he said, but it made sense. It's like almost the exact opposite of what we're talking about, but I don't remember what he said though.
So he was like saying all bad there's like all bad addictions.
No, I'm talking about the inside-outside.
Oh,
thing.
the inside. Oh,
He's saying
okay.
that doesn't exist, and
I mean,
his
if
argument
you really
made
do
perfect
think
sense
about
too.
it kind of just depends on people's like perspective.
Yeah.
Because there can be like different meanings besides inside and outside. Like,
By definition, I guess, is what would have to be. But what is the definition? I don't know. Wikipedia time.
Wikipedia time.
No, I'm just kidding.
Just be like, is inside outside?
Is
and
inside outside?
Inside?
Do belly buttons dictate the universe?
Dude. Exactly. Like
If I have an Audi belly button,
then you're like,
is it technically an any belly button? If I have an any belly button,
like,
is that also an outside?
if you had an Audi and you were inside, would it be considered an any?
Technically, is my gender outside? Is that what I identify as?
A gender of outside?
Is your gender? Do you?
I mean, mine's in a Apache T69
No.
helicopter.
I'm a solar powered toaster. Biatch.
Oh my god, a solar power toaster. Dude,
Next
is that a
topic. Next topic.
Wait, hold up. You just brought me up on the thing of solar power.
Solar power. Okay, I didn't write that one down, but solar power is interesting to me.
Well, the reason you said a solar power toaster, I don't think there's specifically a solar power toaster. Now, if there is, how would that work? Because it'd be inside.
That's okay. that's a two-way
Like,
thing.
but they do have a.
Just get a sunroof.
They do have the solar power on roofs, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So like,
That
would it
solves the
just
problem.
power your? I know they have those for like power your whole house, and they even make
Just
heaters
connect a
now.
Tesla, the car battery to your toaster.
They make outside heaters, like for water heaters,
Yeah,
that you just stick outside and it heats up from outside.
yeah.
Yeah, they have those in Australia when I went.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's the weirdest looking thing. I don't think like one specific item could be solar powered without like many different things. Like you couldn't consider it.
I don't know if you can solar power anything that's like
They have they have solar
conventionally
powered cars,
powered by electricity.
I think they have solar powered cars.
Well, yeah, Tesla. I mean, what even is that?
Yeah, you're right.
What? Yeah, no, they've had solar powered cars for a while.
Yeah,
They're just not as common.
they're expensive.
That's a whole nother topic. If
They're like
if we
expensive
should
though.
convert mainstream cars into solar powered cars,
Yeah, they're like, dude.
I think we should.
You know, if you look at like how much a Tesla is, I think they're making a cheaper version. That's
They
like
should. They should be more
50,000.
accessible to
I think they have
the
one that's like
mainstream public.
50,000 now or something like that, or coming out
Yeah.
with one. Now they're like 500,000. I think. I don't even know. I don't really pay attention to Tesla that much, but I do know one thing: their cars are expensive, and they don't have a lot of power.
For me,
stations.
I have to find a used one because there ain't no way I'm gonna get a lease
Yeah.
to buy a $50K car.
Yeah, that'd
I'm
be,
never getting a car lease.
I don't even know if I want like a brand new car. I mean, I would if I were to like get a bunch of monies, then yeah, maybe I'll get like a brand new car.
Yeah.
But like, right
I'm just
now,
gonna stick to used
I would
cars.
probably just get used cars and
Yeah.
do like what what's that one finance guy that we learned in
Mr.
finance?
Fear.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
be
if
like
anything's
him. You
Mr.
buy-
Fear taught me
You
is
buy the cheap cars.
You
and
work
then-
your way
and
up,
then work,
basically.
and
Yeah.
then work on the cheap cars, make them a little
it's
more
like a car
expensive.
tier list.
Yeah, like tier 1.
Yeah.
Like you know how like in racing games they have like tier D through
Yeah.
tier A.
Dude, what do you think your car is?
Which one?
The black one?
The Fit.
Yeah. I think it'd probably be like a C.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was
Yeah.
gonna say
I think. What do you think mine would be?
the Dodge Charger.
The Charger, yeah.
Well, it's 2010. That's the
Right.
same year the Fit came out.
It's an SXT. It's a V6,
that
not a
that probably
V8.
makes it. Oh, it's a V6.
So it's probably like a C plus, B minus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably say like a B or yeah, probably like a C plus. More like
A light
'cause
7,
It's like an
strong
older
8.
car, and I haven't ridden in your car or like really seen it. I've seen the outside, but not
Dude,
the
the
inside.
inside is. Mwah.
Is it like one of those that you have like the pad in the center of it, like the dashboard?
What?
You know how in the truck you have the dashboard that like you have the touch.
Mine has a
screen? Do you have-
dashboard,
do you
yeah.
have the
It's not a
screen?
touch screen, but I do have a Bluetooth adapter I put in, so every time I get in the car, it just detects my phone and it does its thing. So.
I wonder if cars do that. I feel like yours would be like a B plus, or not
Yeah.
a B plus. Sorry,
B
C
minus.
plus.
C plus?
Yeah, or a B minus. Isn't that like the same thing? C plus and B minus.
It's like a C plus would be like a strong 6, and like a B minus would be like a light 7, according to Anthony Fantano.
What?
Nothing. I'm just making references.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next topic, I guess. What if you got fisted by One Punch Man?
You would die.
Well, yeah, no crap, but like,
Would he be like
What
gentle?
I don't know. That's why
Would
I'm
he
asking.
just like? Would there be lube involved?
I'm talking about if he's fisting your asshole. What would you like? What would you feel? How would it feel? That's what I'm trying to ask. It's like One Fist Man rather than One Punch Man. Would he kill you? One Fist Man.
Okay, for all the people that don't know what One Punch
One
Man,
man,
is,
one fist.
One Punch Man is this anime that like this guy worked out so much that he became to the point where he can just punch enemies one time and they just combust. They die.
It could be like God himself, like a 1v1.
Like actually, and he's like invincible too.
He could like kill God just by like he puts no effort in anything.
I think there was actually an episode where he just flicked someone and they just combusted.
It's a good show. Watch it.
Yeah, you should watch it if you like anime.
We're not
Even
sponsored by
if you
One
don't
Punch Man,
like
but go
anime,
watch
you should
One
try
Punch
to
Man.
watch it.
pretty good.
It's pretty entertaining.
To me, I think it'd feel good.
Make it food.
Next topic. Okay.
Make it feel good. Wait, hold on.
No, nothing. Okay.
It would not feel good. You would die.
Well, if he puts a little something on his fist to make it, go in
Lubricate?
easier.
What's your favorite lube?
I like it
Oh,
raw.
that's okay. I've never even
I'm just
had
kidding.
lube on my hands.
Never.
And all the times I've never lost my virginity because I'm still a virgin. Haha.
Just put some motor oil on it.
Motor oil.
Yeah.
Just like
Just go to like the gasoline
Gasoline.
bar and just freaking
just get gasoline
dump it.
because
yeah.
then you could say it's fire sex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be considered fire sex, dude.
Or you could just play my mixtape when you're doing your thing.
That sounds about right.
Next one I just came up with like 3 seconds ago. What are you dressing up for Halloween? Because spooky season.
Oh, I have a
Halloween's in,
V for
8
Vendetta
days.
mask.
You're dressing up as V for Vendetta?
Yeah, V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
You know the anarchy mask, like the hacker mask
Yeah,
that
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
can see. Yeah, that's the only one I bought. It was like $10, which is kind of expensive, but in my opinion, it was kind of worth it. So, what are you gonna dress up for, Mason?
I'm gonna dress up as a Visco girl. I'm gonna be hot as fudge.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Did you say you're gonna be high as fudge?
Hot as fudge.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like,
Or
no.
I could just like take off my shirt and be a skeleton because like I don't even need to dress up as a skeleton to
You
look
are
like
pretty
one.
skinny. What do you weigh? Like 58 pounds?
Dude, guess how much I get? Like, okay, so my freshman, sophomore, junior year, I weighed the same consistently. Guess how much I weigh now?
I think you told me today.
Take a
Wasn't it,
guess.
Like 105 or something.
More.
No. It was
gained
110.
8
I think it was
pounds.
like 110.
No, it's a little bit above that.
113.
It's 111
111.
and a half.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think
Yeah,
I
dude.
weigh 125 or 130.
My
I can't
friend has
remember. I
his
weighed
fourth
myself
grade
a couple
sister
days ago.
in fourth grade. She weighs more than me.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't even know how.
I don't know, dude. Diabetes. It's America.
What does diabetes have to do with anorexia?
Hepatitis Q.
I wouldn't
Spread.
even consider it. You eat, right?
Well, yeah.
Do you eat a lot?
Yeah. I
You
just have
munch
skinny
on
kid
food?
syndrome.
Dude, same. I'm like skinny. I could eat so much and I'd still be like skinny, and I don't.
Yeah, they base the
understand.
skeletons of Minecraft off of me.
Just
They just
skinny.
they just hooked up a motion capture to me, and I just did my thing.
You walk around like a skeleton too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen you.
When I have
walk
like
around.
sleep deprivation, I walk around. And, I'm just like, ugh.
I can imagine that.
Yeah. Oh crap, dude.
Maybe that's how you keep so slim. You just like walk
Slim
around.
shady.
You walk around at night.
I walk
While you're
around like those
sleeping.
grandmas that power walk in the mall.
You like walk around while you're sleeping, so it makes you like. Skinny.
Yeah, dude. What if you could exercise in your sleep? Imagine how effective that would be. Like you not waking up, theoretically, in like an alternate reality. If you could just go to sleep, do physical activity that won't wake you up.
So like it brings you to like.
It's like
other
it's like you have
dimension
a
type thing.
second you that takes your consciousness when you're asleep. And you're like, he does productive things for you, like he works out. What if you had two yous? One of you is you right now when you're awake. The other you is you when you're asleep. What if he comes awake when you are asleep?
You have to recharge yourself, and like when you fall asleep or when you wake up, it's the other thing. Like
Yeah, but I'm
charging yourself.
saying
So it's like two different
you have
dimensions.
two yous
There's
controlling
like two
your body.
different dimensions, but like each dimension's different.
Yeah. No.
What?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Like there's two different.
Well, do
dimensions.
you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's two yous, one of which nothing. The other you is like nothing like you. It's just it controls you when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
But you can still like wake up. The alternate you. Oh, never mind. This is just stupid.
What do you mean? I was kind of not really. I mean, if you think about it.
I'm gonna make a hand sanitizer brand called Hand Manitizer. Yeah,
You
it's
said
gonna
like
be.
you said
well,
like
it can be
hair
for
grows
women, too.
from your.
Yeah, you
hair
just
grows
put it
from your
on. It's
hand
like
when you put it on.
testosterone in your hand sanitizer, where you like rapidly grow hair out of your hand.
Do you put that special oil, like
like
the
werewolf
beard
cream.
growing hair? You know the beard grow oil.
Yeah, you just like mix it with hand sanitizer.
Yeah. Would that
Essential
even kill
oils.
germs too? Like, would you have to?
All the anti-vax kids will be using it. My nipples are hard.
I wouldn't doubt that. You have magical nipples. Dude, you got some very interesting nipples though.
Yeah. Okay. So, I have a superpower. That's what I like to consider it.
He can make his nipples into diamonds.
Pretty much. I
Like,
can make my
actually?
nipples hard and soft like whenever I want to. I just like I channel my chi energy into my nipples. I'm not even kidding. Like
You just kind of look at them and they just get hard.
if I had a science fair, I would go to it just for my nipples. Like I want to show everybody my superpower because it's like top 10 Avengers list. Like I could probably be in the Avengers with my superpower. It's pretty dangerous. Like I'd do it right now for you, but like you can't see it. It's like it's magical, honestly. Like my nipples.
I don't. Yeah, quite frankly.
You wanna describe it for me?
And I remember the first time he told me, it was like 2 or 3 years ago, and he's like, "Dude, I just made my nipples hard." And then it was like the
Yeah.
time he's like, he just literally yelled out like, "It's his superpower!" And it was the funniest thing. We were in a call at like 2:00.
It was amazing. Like I just like I felt like I had a.
2:00.
Man.
Yeah, he was so
It was
like 2:00. Just like yell. What?
It's like when you're proud of your son for his like first fish he caught.
The first fish fit.
It's like
Fish?
that's how you feel about it. Yeah.
Yeah. You feel excited.
Yeah, I feel.
It's a
feel
very
amazing.
prominent. Like, oh my god, I just did that.
Just channel all my testosterone into my nipples.
Okay, next topic.
What if every car had a unique vocal box for its model instead of a muffler? So like, what if like a BMW truck for its muffler instead of like doing its normal thing for its sound? Like, what if every car had its unique voice to its own sound and just was like, you know, like if it had its own.
the acceleration?
That's like fifth gear right there.
I'm so glad I have no neighbors.
Yeah,
oh
me
my
too.
god. Can you just scream? There's no neighbors there or over there.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if a car had its own like unique voice.
Yeah.
That it could like speak it. I'm not talking about like, hey Alexa, order me some foot cream. You know, I'm not
Like,
talking
like
about that.
the one car off that one movie. You know, the one that like talks to you.
What?
No, like
Oh, Lightning McQueen.
Nightshade or whatever that.
What?
Nightblade.
The Purple Palace. You're talking about the Skippy
No,
dude
no,
with
no,
the purple
Nightblade.
car from the 90s?
The night. Hold on.
What? Look it up for me.
Nightblade.
Nightblade?
Oh,
Nightblade
never
isn't
mind.
car, you
It's not,
silly
it's
goose.
Not no. It's supposed to be a movie. I think. Or
Fake
is it
news.
nature? That'd be kind of weird. I guess there's episodes of TV shows that kind of have that though.
Like talking cars?
Yeah, not like talking cars, but like their own sounds inside something. Like they make a different sound for everything. So like someone farting would not sound like a fart. It would sound like or something like that.
Okay.
Like a mouth sound. It was on like the TV show like on Cartoon Network on Teen Titans Go, the TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was an episode on there.
Yeah.
It was very interesting. It was probably my
Dude,
favorite
Teen Titans
episodes.
Go was like the death of Cartoon Network.
Yeah. After that, they kind of just made like overly animated.
Yeah.
things.
Adult Swim is still like A1 though.
Yeah.
Nothing
still
can
got
beat
some pretty
Adult
good
Swim.
shows
Adult Swim is
coming
my
out.
favorite TV network, hands down.
Have you ever seen the show Mr. Pickles?
Yeah, I love it.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
They have it on Hulu.
It's a good show.
It was
In fact,
really
what's your favorite show?
my favorite show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't really. The only thing we have now is Netflix and Hulu, and probably my
Oh.
favorite show would. I haven't really watched shows lately. I've just been kind of watching YouTube and playing like games.
Hmm.
But before, like normal, like the normal like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah, SpongeBob pretty lit.
It still
Ahoy,
is.
my
Dude. It's
boy.
aged like amazingly.
Yeah, like actually,
Yeah.
like from
Except
the
the
beginning,
new
you
ones
watch,
really
you
aren't
watch
that
like the
good.
first episodes, and it's like it brings you back. You just get like nostalgia.
It's like an easy rewatch.
Yeah,
You know.
everything's like you can watch it over and over again and like never get tired of it
Yeah.
because like and even now like there's like hidden content within SpongeBob that's like very
Like references. And
yeah like references to like
some like adult things in there too.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
and I've watched videos on that too like all the references between kids shows and that like kids shouldn't
Like the
find
Cat
out.
in the Hat. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, dude! If you watch that movie as an adult, it's a complete different thing as if you watch it
it's
if you're a kid.
concerning.
Okay.
Tell me the good one.
So what if we were like born differently?
Born differently.
What if we were, those like little dinosaur pills that you put in the water that like inflates,
Yeah.
What if we were born like that, like
Like the
like
little
in an
pill
egg?
things?
What if we had like a codependency with another?
Another substance like water.
Yeah, like we had to get born through water. Like what if we were the dinosaur pill getting born through the water? We just like
So like a
inflated.
human made us through a pill. Like not like the normal sex and then 9 months later there's like kids like an
the
instant
bang
baby.
bang shoot.
Like an instant baby.
I think it's weird. Have you seen those like genetically modified things you can like do? You can like go in and adjust the genes of your kid. Apparently now,
You can
like their facial features and like their eye color. It's like it's crazy.
like through like before they're born or like
Yeah,
what?
it's crazy.
what?
Yeah,
Dude, that's kind of cool.
but at the same time, it can probably like there's probably a chance you can deform your kid by doing that.
I guess there's like you can bring like a
Dude, that's-
piece of dog hair in and like clone your dog
Really?
or like an animal
Like,
you had.
could you do it to a dead one?
Yeah.
You
I
know, they
think it's
tried cloning Jesus back in like 2013 because what they thought the remains of, which it didn't turn out to actually be Jesus, but it was like some guy that only died like a couple hundred years ago. They tried cloning him, but obviously it failed, and they
Yeah,
figured out that it
well-
wasn't Jesus's like remains.
Well, look at how cloning works.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, watch all the shows about it. It kind of doesn't ever seem even possible.
No, dude, that would be Hitler's wet dream.
I feel like the world would be overpopulated.
I feel like it's already getting overpopulated,
Yeah,
honestly.
it depends. Like the bigger countries or continents, whatever you want to call them, like China, heavily populated. Right?
That's why they put restriction on it. We can only have like one kid.
I think they changed that. I think you can have
Really?
like
China's getting kind of sensitive. China's a soy boy.
a soy boy.
We're gonna get banned from China just by talking about it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
We can do it. Free Hong Kong.
Did
Heck China.
you hear about the drug cartel's son got captured? El Chapo's.
Oh yeah,
captured?
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'd be afraid of that.
Why?
Just like, dude, the drug cartel is scary. I don't
Evil.
even know if the son's even a part of it. I think they just captured him. Now, if he's not
Just
a
like
part of
Osama bin
it, then
Laden.
no, I would say no, you don't do that. That's a little messed up. But if he is a part of it, then I guess, like, yeah, I mean,
I
he
don't know,
looks
dude.
like a pretty normal guy. Like, he doesn't even look
It's probably
like...
just like Al Capone here, you know, like
Yeah.
how he was like a gangster, but like everybody still
He,
like
like-
liked him.
Yeah. He's like,
In a way.
he did a lot of bad things, but also, like,
Like everybody just he was
Yeah.
like infamous in a way.
yeah. I heard something about Al Capone that, like, if you lived in his neighborhood, he was nice to you and would, like, protect you, but if you were outside that neighborhood, then he would, like...
Huh.
Yeah, all or everything was, like,
Yeah.
bad. I don't know how to explain it. Just...
Also, have you heard about us colonizing the moon?
Really?
Yeah, we're like that's what NASA's doing.
Right now?
Yeah. By like 2021, I believe.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
I would not want to be the first person to colonize
That's why they
the
send
moon.
monkeys to space, dog.
That was a long time ago. Did they actually? I didn't. I
Well,
thought that was just
they did.
movies.
And that might have been Russia. I don't know. What I've been telling people is that I'm worried that the moon will like get too over colonized to where it like it'll lose its glow and Earth will stop.
Oh yeah.
existing.
Cause like, where would you? The moon's like literally. You could put like 5 moons inside the Earth.
Well, we'd have to like build another moon.
Yeah, out of dirt.
I don't know. I don't like.
I mean, they'll probably
Cheese.
just end up
Dude,
sending all the trash.
We were
into
just talking about
space into
cloning
Earth.
earlier. We could just clone the moon.
Yeah,
There you go.
I could see that.
Have
Just
2
take
moons, have like
take a speck,
What if we had like a permanent blood moon?
a permanent blood moon.
Yeah.
It'd be like an RGBT, red, blue, and red. Blue,
Like it
and
switches
green.
colors. It's like an ambidextrous moon.
Yeah, like an LED light bulb.
Yeah.
Imagine just putting a huge light bulb in the sky,
It's like the Death Star.
and wow, that'd be scary if there was another Death Star.
Dude,
Yeah,
have I told you about
probably.
my horror movie idea?
No.
Somebody's probably already done this before, but what if you like landed on the moon, like some unknown planet, and it's like dead space in a way.
Yeah.
But what if it was like haunted instead of having like physical?
So like ghosts.
It's like a poltergeist space, but it's designated to that
Oh,
one
there's a
specific
movie I'm
planet. Like somebody
thinking of.
lived on that planet long ago. Like they're like a space drifter, but then they died on that planet and they like inherited that planet as a ghost.
There's this movie that is like that, but without the aliens. You get stranded in
Yeah,
space.
it's just like it's paranormal in space.
Yeah.
But it's set in the future where humans already take over all the planets. You know, like that'd be pretty cool.
So like.
I don't know if somebody's done it before, but
Like they came out with a game in 2017, I think. You were this astronaut, and there was aliens
Is it Prey?
invading your space. Yeah, Prey.
Yeah.
Like that.
no, that's
Alright.
like that's I don't know how to describe it. That's horror, I guess, but it's not paranormal. It's like it's not like something you can physically see. That's why you can't.
Oh, so it's
Visualize
not
it
like
in your
okay,
head,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all-
I
it's
get
all in
what
your
you're
head.
talking
It's like
about.
fear.
So like all in the space.
But I'd make it like
space,
a
right?
psychological horror type of game, like Silent Hill in space, or movie. I mean,
that'd be interesting. I feel like you could do that a low budget at the beginning.
it could be like a B movie.
The B movie. I'd like to be a movie critic. You just get paid
I
to
feel like
watch
I'd
movies.
make a decent movie critic.
You just get paid to watch movies, but you also
Dude, a lot
gotta
of
know
critics
what
are
you're
like
doing.
screwed nowadays. Like with the Joker movie, the critics hate Joker.
Yeah,
But the
I haven't
audience
seen
loves
that
it,
yet.
and that for a movie like this coming out in like 2019, that it's insane.
I like really want to see that movie, but I haven't
It's-
gotten to the.
It's my
chance
movie
it.
of the year and one of my most favorites of all time.
Yeah.
It's so good because it basically mocks the critics and they're crying about it. It's like Taxi Driver 2.0, and I made that comparison before I even saw everybody else make that comparison.
Yeah.
So it's a really good movie. It's an amazing movie. I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you haven't seen it, definitely do yourself a favor.
I
and go
need
see
to
it.
see it. I'll probably just like.
And
either
bring a
rent it-
diaper with you. Oh my gosh, dude, that movie. Oh my gosh,
Is it funny?
so good. Well,
it funny?
it's almost a spoiler if you like talk about what genre it is. It's like
Oh yeah, I get that.
it's like a tragedy because like everybody knows what happens to the Joker, but you're like rooting for him not to go crazy. But he, like,
So is it like a DC
obviously he
movie?
never really does. No, I would not consider it a DC movie.
So it says nothing about Batman.
It's
or
Todd
anything?
Phillips direct. Well, Batman, I say in quotations, makes a cameo in it, but he's not directly in that movie. Joker is a character movie. It's not a Joker movie. It's more a background movie. It's
Of,
more
like,
of how
what-
he
yeah,
became the Joker.
The crazy person he is. He seems to be. I watched a video the other day.
We live in a society.
It was like all the Jokers put into one video and like explaining all the Jokers.
Dude, I'm gonna get hate for it. I saw all the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, the whole trilogy this summer. Honestly, I didn't really care that much for Heath Ledger's Joker. I thought he was a good Joker, but I didn't, you know.
And I couldn't tell you like
But I love the Joaquin Phoenixes.
I couldn't tell you like who made the movies or who like played in them because I'm not good with actors. I've seen some Batman movies. I don't remember which ones I've seen. I just know I've seen a couple of them.
The only good one is like good ones I should say is the Christopher Nolan trilogy. Others like the Batman from I think it was '89. It was in the '80s. I don't think it's a good Batman film, but I guess it's an alright film. None of the films embodied Batman the way that Christopher Nolan did.
I want to see the very first Batman. Like everything, like color, like just kind of came out. Like, it was, like I'm not entirely sure when like color TVs or anything color video really came out, but I know around the time.
You were born.
What?
Freaking
Not
boomer.
from the 50s.
Yeah, you're a boomer, dude.
I'm not a boomer.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
It's my spirit animal is a boomer.
That's just don't go to Brahms.
Dude, I could talk about Batman all day, honestly.
I was never. You guys are gonna hate me for this. I was never really a big fan of like superhero movies.
Yeah, me neither. A lot of them nowadays just feel cookie cutter.
They seem very cheap.
Well, it's very.
It's not that they're
by
cheap.
the numbers, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Play it
consider
safe,
cheap,
by the
but
formula.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they put as much time and effort as they used to in movies.
Yeah, there are some pretty
Like
good
the
mainstream
Joker, like
movies,
you said.
like
I
Joker.
haven't
You know,
seen
they're
that movie
pretty
yet,
hit and
but
miss. But I did not expect, like walking into that movie, I did not expect it to be that good. When I walked out, my brain was just like, "Holy crap!" Like that was like one of the best films I've ever seen, and it made a difference sitting almost front row in the movie theater.
Really?
I sat in one of those theaters that have like the seats that are like
That's
roll
a thing?
back, you know.
They have those.
Yeah,
in the
that's in
movie theater?
like
it's in the-
Manhattan. Yeah, it was in Manhattan. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, did you go to an IMAX?
No, it wasn't IMAX, dude. It was a dine-in movie theater.
Oh, that's dope.
You have buttons. It's like a you have a built-in Sonic in the movie theater. You press a button, you have a little waitress that walks out. Hi, sir. How may I take your order? Bitch, I'm here to lick your titties. Get the fuck.
That was a little far, Mason.
Well, I'm just saying the button can be multifunctional.
That's
Get some strippers up in here. Okay. You know, strips. I'm
Questions?
ordering some chicken strips.
chicken strips.
Chicken strips.
Dude, I'll tell you one thing.
Athlete's foot. Not fun. What?
No, I was gonna say chicken strips are like amazing.
Oh yeah, I like.
I just like chickens. Chickens. In general. I like chicken in general.
Dude, if I was not gluten free, and if my stomach didn't suck, and if I could get a gut replacement, I would consider going vegan,
Really?
or at least vegetarian.
I couldn't. I like.
After watching the documentary,
I
Dark
like
Tourist,
meat.
I'm not so proud of myself for eating meat.
I don't know. I couldn't do it. I like meat.
Well, after you see like the animals get killed and how they get treated and all that stuff, it's just like oh crap. Like you feel
Meat
bad for eating.
Is meat.
Like, I won't deny it. It's good, but like you feel kind of bad on the inside. Pigs have souls too. I have 3 ingrown toenails.
That was the start. All right.
You want to see them? You want to smell them? You want to
No.
scratch and sniff sample?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Quit lying.
I don't.
Come here, babe.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Taylor Swift. Is she good
Is she good?
nowadays?
I haven't heard her new music.
I have. I think it's. Well, I've heard one song. I think.
I liked
don't
her old
remember it,
music.
but I
You
thought
look
it
like
was
Goku
very
with the way your hair is
progressive.
right now.
Everybody has lately told me that I look like an anime character,
You look like Goku.
or like Billy Idol.
Billy, I don't know who that is.
Billy Idol's like some old white rock dude.
Oh, that sounds
Guy,
like an old
man.
white rock dude.
Yeah,
He sounds pretty chill.
not confused with Billy Eyelash. Dude, I used to kind of like your music, but now it's just like.
It looks like
Like
she
after
wears
the
like,
fan base, like the 13-year-old fake depressed white girls,
yeah,
kind of
it's so
they kind of ruined it.
cringy. I mean, I respect her as like a person.
Ignoring the fan base, it's like it's not that bad music, but like each time I hear her music, that's the first thing I think of. Is those annoying ass TikTok girls,
Yeah.
13-year-olds. It's just like I want to Kurt Cobain
Or like
myself.
even now, there's it's still a thing. I mean, I like her as a person. I like the style of clothes she
Yeah.
wears.
Dude, she's only 17.
Yeah, I know.
She looks like she's like in her mid-20s.
Yeah, like kind of
crazy.
early. I wouldn't say mid. I would say like early.
Yeah.
Like probably like
It's crazy.
21, 22.
I don't know, dude.
You know she like started her music career with her brother?
Hmm.
I think it was her brother.
What does her brother do?
I
like,
think
produce?
I think he's the one that like edited the music. I think I watched something on it.
Dude,
think
I
it
wish
was-
I had somebody to make music with. It's so hard making music on your own.
I bet.
Completely independently, I mean.
Yeah. I'm sure you can find someone.
It's like what they like in the 70s. That's what they did with punk music. But even then they had like a band.
Well, yeah, you kind of have like you have to if you work with other people, you have to have them agree on the sound and the pitch and stuff too. So like
Yeah, like you have to find mutual tastes, you know. You can't have two opposing tastes or, you know, y'all being at the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Cuz that's why let's just say I attempted to be in a band for about 5 years, almost half a decade.
Really?
Yeah, and it was rough.
Did you guys just not like agree?
Probably like half the time, you know, like we just jammed, but like the other half, it was just like none of us were decisive because we were all so different.
So did you guys
like we all were like going for different sounds almost.
Yeah, I get that. I guess as you go older too, you kind of like start getting into.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having different tastes than somebody else, but you have to come to a point to agree.
You can
make the
set
music.
like a. Yeah, we can go with this, but like next song, can we do something else?
Yeah, like the Beatles, I guess. You can each have your own song, but help out with the creation process.
The Beatles like left or broke up.
Yeah.
They like made their own song. Like a couple of them made their own songs.
Well, yeah, they split off and they went solo for a while. They still do their solo things. Some of them.
Yeah, and after the solo, didn't they like get back together though?
I don't think so.
Really?
I'm not an avid Beatles fan. All I know is I really like the White Album.
Oh, dude.
I've still never listened to Abbey Road, but I know that I really like the White Album.
I listened to like the ones that everybody really liked, like all everybody's like favorite songs from them.
I think the Beatles honestly are overrated, but they do have good music, and I still listen to them.
Yeah, just like.
Except instead of it being Billie Eilish and her having 13-year-old fake depressed white girls, it's like wannabe Visco girls listening to the Beatles, or just like boomers, you know.
Yeah.
But you can't deny they do have some, like,
they got some pretty jamming songs.
Yeah,
right?
Usually, like for me, when I like songs from an artist, it's like somewhat mainstream or completely mainstream. I like the songs better that aren't on the radio all the time, that aren't on their top discography, the top 5 discography list. You know, I can rant about this for hours. When you play a song so many times, like on the radio, or if you play it on your phone so many times, you know, it loses the effect and then it grinds in your head for me. That's why, to me, the most I can listen to a song in one day is at the maximum, like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, like
I can
3 or
listen to
4
them on
times.
replay.
Like on the radio, that's why I absolutely despise the radio, is because they play.
They play like 50 songs and then
like
repeat
even
it after that. Like not even 50. They'll play like 30 and then like repeat.
Well, like
it.
the other day in Art, I was listening to the radio. Like he plays it like every day, and they still to this day play songs released 5, 6, 7 years ago, and it's not even Throwback Thursday. They just play it. They just keep playing it. They keep playing it. They keep playing it over and over and over and over and over and over. Like it's gonna give me a mental disorder. I cannot deal with how much they play.
Gotta remember, are you on Mr. Collins or Miss
Collins? Yeah.
Yeah, he listens to music on a playlist.
Well, no, he tunes into the radio.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't hear the radio
maybe
house?
that's his car. Maybe that's his car that he has only the...
Even he's like, man, they've played the song like 4 or 5 times a day. It's really getting overplayed. I was like, yeah, dude, I know.
Like, that's how, like, all radios are. They don't, like, people don't come out with music as, like, they used to.
It's cheaper just to buy the rights to only, like, 5 songs and then play the hell out of them over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Rather to buy a whole diverse selection of music restricted to one genre or not. That's why I like satellite so much better. So much better.
Why
Sirius XM.
You can go to, like,
my
Spotify
gosh.
and all those places. Imagine just,
Nutting in an alien. What?
No, I was gonna say watching YouTube. Do you have any other stories you want to share?
Oh, I have a crap ton of stories, but
If
we
you
can
don't-
save that. We can save that for another podcast, another
Yeah,
episode.
that's a good idea.
So I guess we've
We've hit
hit our debut.
This is pretty much what the
Sometime.
podcast is gonna be. Just us
Yeah.
talking about random crap that we've thought of through this week.
I'm a little tired today, so I apologize if I seem a little out of it.
We're
I feel like I
gonna
just overdosed on NyQuil.
we're gonna probably try to do this podcast at least once a week or once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind-
we'll
kind
figure out
of-
a schedule.
Kind of frequently, even if
It
there
is
is
what
a
it is.
schedule or not, there might or there may or may not be.
Yeah, we'll we'll keep posted. What we want to do is at the end of each podcast, if we have guests come on, we could all tell stories
All about how our lives got flipped, turned upside down.
about your weirdest dreams that you've had, or just your dreams in general.
Well, what's your
I have a whole dream diary of things that I'm saving for music videos.
just one example?
Oh my gosh.
Of your subconscious.
Okay, so first thing on my list out of many things, I had a dream that I was in some arena and I was watching these pregnant sumo wrestler gangster ladies go at it. They were just wrestling in the ring, just having a jolly old time.
You've had weird dreams.
This is just like a taste test, dude. That's just the scratching of the surface.
Here, we'll give you another taste test. He told me about this dream that the Pringles man was chasing.
That was very recently. The Pringles man. I don't know if you've seen this animation on YouTube where it's this very disturbing Pringles man face that's animated that like he's like talking to you. He like popped out and was chasing me like Pac-Man. Dude, I quit the marijuana a long time ago. I don't know.
Maybe it just carried on.
I don't know. I think it affected me.
Oh, man, I hardly ever dream, dude.
He probably put like battery acid in there, dude.
Battery acid, that's healthy.
Smoking battery acid. Smoking some Cheeto dust.
Placing
my boner.
Smoke that. Rock.
Hell yeah.
That sounds bad. No, that sounds.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that sounds bad. We're not doing.
We only do crystal meth. It's not that bad.
No.
I only shoot meth through my eyelids.
That sounds even worse.
It looks like Swiss cheese.
There's so many holes in it.
Okay, I think about wraps it up like a Christmas present. Tune in next time. I'm probably gonna open up with a rap song I've been working on. You know, you might have heard on the streets. I don't know.
Yeah, like
Ski mask type
actually,
beat.
it like slaps. All right,
Yeah.
it straight slaps.
Slap it like Mike Tyson.
You
Except I
get
can't
the,
play
you
the
get the
music part yet.
T-Pain from Mike Tyson. All
You
right?
get the Titty Tyson up in the house.
Yeah.
You get the Titty Tyson up in your house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no screamo rapper. But I'm gonna play it cool. I'm a chill rapper.
No
Call me Earl
screaming.
Sweatshirt.
There's gonna be
just
people
kidding.
walking by my
I know how
house.
it
I'm gonna
is.
get mail one day, and they're just gonna hear us yelling.
Somebody's gonna listen to this down the line, and we're gonna be like screaming. And they'll mail us, be like, "Hey, we thought you were having domestic abuse issues and issues."
Just be like, nah, dude,
You
we're
guys
making
okay?
a podcast right now.
We're civilly domestically abusing each other.
Yeah. Just,
We have consent.
No physical.
It's different
no
when you
physical,
consent.
Yeah, no physical.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no homo.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that about does it, I guess. So
Skedaddle, skedoodle. We'll try
another
to
day,
make
another
one.
doorknob. We will see all of y'all fellers next time.
We're gonna try
on
to make the
EarJuice.
next podcast in either 1 or 2 weeks.
Hell
We'll
yeah.
figure it out. We're kind of new to this.
Well, we'll let you know. Keep it posted. See you later, kitties. Peace out. Come on.